Introduction, but that's all right. We're gonna keep on rolling. Let me record. All right, all right. Okay, so let me just give you all 2 minutes of like the process of things. So in 2 minutes, the pictures are gonna go. I know that Jahara is not gonna be able to make it. She's the first one. Okay. And then we're gonna go to the next person on the list. Do we have the show? Can you pull up the show notes?
I'm trying to pull it up now.
It's my phone. You know my phone is, sweetie?
Wait.
Okay. Oh, Autumn is coming in. It's coming in right now, y'all. Autumn Prather, one of our pictures, is coming in right now. She's the only one that is coming who is in person. All right. So she's coming in here in just a moment. Okay, that's great. Hey there, Autumn. Come on in. Welcome to the Mompreneur Pitch Competition. We're so happy to have you. It's starting at 3:20. All right, we're about to start, so get yourself ready. Do you have to pull it up? Well, actually, let me let you all introduce you to the person who I'm speaking to right now, asking about the show notes. That is one of our sponsors.
Hey.
And also the COO of Moms.
Hi, guys.
This is...
I'm Adrienne. My name is Adrienne Bowling. I am the owner and operator of A1 Mobile Notary. We are essentially the Uber of notary services, and we do that in conjunction with the Nashville Notary Network. I am a mom myself, huge advocate of other moms, so I am glad to be here. I believe in the vision of moms overcoming marginalized systems. To break out of a system of poverty for a single mom is very hard to do. And I firmly believe that it is a very radical act to not only be an entrepreneur, but to be a mom as well. So I am happy to be here. Congratulations to everybody who is betting on themselves today. I have sponsored a vote, so I'm ready. I'm ready to hear you guys, and I'm glad to be here.
I need to plug up this laptop before it dies. Oh.
Have the judges already gave their steals?
Actually, they have not. Let me do that.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Let me plug the laptop up, y'all. Okay, just a second, or we are not gonna. You all will not be able to see us.
So we are getting a few things completed on this end. If y'all can, Corey, sorry, Brian, can you take it away? Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, me. All right. Corey Hart, chapter director, Startup Grind. I am about all things community and all things breaking down barriers and tearing down walls. And so anything I can do to support that, if anyone's doing that, is I show up. So yeah, I advise startup advisors and startup founders and build ecosystems. So that's why Startup Grind is my jam. So Erica, thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey Corey, do you have any nuggets or word of wisdom before these moms pitch today? Something you wish you would have known? Anything? Just go ahead and drop it, Corey.
There's no one better than you to do what you want to do, and no one stands in your way because no one has the power you have.
I love it.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
All right, Dr. Fitch.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Akina Finch. I am Erica's mentor, and I do a plethora of other things. But I look forward to hearing your pitches, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you shine. And my nugget would be: we only move forward, we don't move backward. So whatever you do today is going to be moving you towards your next and your greater.
Oh, yay. Thank you, Dr. Ken.
I just have to say, I'm sorry, Dr. Fitch, that your face is cut off here. I have no idea how to fix that for you, but that's all right. Just bear with us. All right, so now, Eileen Murphy, please give us your introduction.
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I think this is one of the neatest things I've ever heard about. I started newreality.me because I wanted to be home with my kids and focusing on them and not going back to the corporate world where I had to drive an hour each way. And where that meant other people were taking care of my kids and not me. So I'm all about mompreneurs. I've been doing this a really long time, and I'm so excited. I guess my nugget would be, if you can, you will.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Eileen. All right, I'm going to take you all off the screen. I'm going to take everyone off the screen right now. Just no videos, but the person that will be pitching, okay? And so the person that's going to be, or you can take yourselves off. Thank you so much, Dr. Fitch. She makes things so easy for me. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see. The first person we have, I gotta do my alphabet. So I have Marie. Yes, Marie Combs, you're actually first. You are first, ma'am. If you could take yourself off of mute.
Okay, can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So good afternoon. My name is Marie and I'm the owner of Nailed Beauty. As a former nail tech who left the corporate workplace due to hemiplegic migraines and anxiety, I now design custom press-on nails that speak to the diva within each person. Nailed Beauty was birthed in the height of the pandemic to offer luxury nails at an accessible price point to people who weren't able to frequent a nail shop. With additional funds, I will invest in better design tools, branded packaging, and a dedicated workspace. On Instagram and Twitter, you can follow me at nailed, NAILD_beauty. If you would like to see my work, you can visit www.nailedbeauty.com. Thank you for listening and believing in my vision.
Excellent. That was 55 seconds. Yes. Yes. All right. Everybody clap. Yes. Everybody clap. We are so excited for you. Thank you so much, Marie. That took a lot of effort. Look, I know that you were probably anxious. We've been working up to this, and I just want to commend you. Thank you for being our first. You didn't think you were going to be the first, right?
Did not think I was going to be the first.
I know, but we got somebody giving birth, so Ken, you had to go first. Because your last name's, but you did a great job. Now we have, let's say, is J before M?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have Angela.
Hey, Erica.
Yes.
Erica, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just got an email from Bill. He's trying to get in.
Oh, thank you so much. Trying to get in. Okay.
He's having some technical difficulties on his end. Let me respond back to him.
All right, thank you. Let me see.
Hey, Erica, can you do feedback? Are you working on that?
Okay, I don't see where I can let him in, and I don't know. Yes. Oh, okay, yes. For those who are here, if you would like to enjoy the refreshments, please do. While we're waiting and seeing if we can get Bill in, I want to actually let you all know about another sponsor we have, Dr. Lucretia Dangerfield. You want to stand up? Woo! Thank you so much for coming. He's the sponsor. Can you tell people about you and
Sure.
Hello, I am Dr. Lucretia Dangerfield. I
am the owner of LV Dangerfield. It is a clinical and leadership consulting firm where I work with other mental health professionals and leaders to help them to build, grow, and lead their business.
Thank you. Let me tell you, she's so introverted, but you know what? I be sending folks out, okay? Listen, I be sending folks out, and guess what? Every time they deliver, and that's wonderful. I have no idea how to get Bill in. I am sorry about that, but we have to keep rolling because we have to end on time. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Angela come on and do her pitch, okay? Let's see here. I am muting myself, Angela. Come on the screen, okay? All right, and let you ready? Okay, timer starting now.
I'm Angela Jackson, the CEO, the founder, and the face of the Jackson Impact Mental Health Solutions. It's a private mental health practice. 22 years ago, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. When I saw the diagnosis said no cure, I was devastated. I was even more frustrated because I was not educated around my condition. I was receiving trial and error treatment. I felt lost, distraught, alone. I decided after that I wanted to become the provider that I never had. I provide counseling services that help minimize depression and anxiety, restoring a person's will to live and make it through their new normal, whatever the diagnosis is. My lived experience and my license as a professional counselor qualify me to work with the populations that I do. Any funding that goes toward my business will help support the Crohn's community as well as the community overall for more stable mental health.
All right, I'm so sorry. We got it on mute, and so we'll be over here clapping and everything. Thank you so much, Angela, for showing up, baby, and doing your pitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely amazing. All right, now we're going to have Latoya Mitchell. She's going to come and give us her pitch. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to do the time. Whenever she starts, I will start. Okay, so whenever you start, she will start the timer.
Okay.
All right, and go.
Hello, my name is Latoya Mitchell, CEO and digital content creator of Elise Anthony Designs. During the pandemic, I, like many others, began working remotely, which merged my work and home life. I needed some separation. I started using my creative side as an outlet by creating digital content for myself just as a hobby. It then turned into me creating content for others, hence Elise Anthony was born. I connect the work that I do back to love. My love language is acts of service, which would explain my goal to provide clients with visual acts of service. My mission is to provide clients with digital content, and those clients will be the less tech-savvy entrepreneur who just doesn't have enough time, so that I can also offer a personal experience. I would use any money won from this competition to purchase and learn new applications and programs to expand my skills so that I can better serve clients. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Latoya. Yay! You did it! You did it! You did it! You did it! Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so let me check on some things really quick, you all, just quickly before I bring up Autumn Prather, because maybe something's going on with the dashboard that's not allowing people to come in. And I do have Kenya and Bill who are looking to get in here. Just a moment. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Corey, you said you can help. How can you help me? How can you help? Make sure, try to get individuals in here. Okay. Oh no, you were helping Marie. Okay.
Can I tell you the secret?
What's the secret?
Okay, I just learned this today on our Startup Grind Slack because everyone's having this problem. What these people can do is if we can open up registration, then they can go. All we have to do that is edit the times of the event. Anyway,
so during the event, I can edit the time of the event.
Yeah, even while it's live, you can go into your dashboard and you can edit the registration time so that they can register to the end of the event. And what they would do is they sign in for a brand new ticket with a dummy email and a dummy password, because the button says RSVP. As soon as they sign in with the dummy email and dummy password, it'll automatically refresh the page and say join event, and so they can join the event right then and there. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm attempting to do that right now. I am trying to get that together here right now.
I know.
I'm hoping that this could happen just a second. So change the time of the event.
Talk about resilience and grit.
That's right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm over here sweating, but it's all right. I got to give y'all something funny. Is my dress. Okay, let's see. Does not match the length. What is it saying? Let me repeat that. Okay, just trying to work it out, you all. Just a moment. Okay, so I made it for the event for tomorrow, so we should possibly be able to have some people to come in. So after that is done, you said do what? After you change the date,
so
then let them know what?
Yeah, they'll refresh the page so that it reloads the new times and whatever. And then they sign up for the event. They can RSVP as a new ticket, because the red button is RSVP when you go to the event page. Then they'll sign in with a fake email and a fake password. And as soon as they do that, it'll go, as soon as they confirm the ticket, it'll switch from like RSVP to join, because the event is live. And then they can join as with the new ticket.
All right.
So that's what I learned today from all the other frustrated chapter directors trying to run events that are having the same problem around the planet right now.
Wow. Okay. Well, now there's errors here. Okay, let's see. Hybrid quantity. I know you're on pins and needles right now, Autumn. We're going to get you up here for this. Look, at this point, I feel like just letting you come on up here and we just keep on moving forward. And who's not here is not here, okay? And sometimes that's just how it goes. That's the way it is. Don't have me have a song for y'all. I will sing a song. Okay, so maybe that worked. But they don't. I don't. Communicating with them, all of that, and having them do that. A lot of folks are not willing to go that extra mile to do that kind of thing. I'm just saying, maybe they will intuitively keep refreshing, but maybe not. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Autumn Prather to come up now to pitch. She's in person. You're in person. So you would stand right here and face this way, and they're going to hear you. Okay. All right. So I have to go in front of the podium. Please get in front of the podium. We want to see all of you. All of you. All right. So when you begin, we'll start the timer.
Our young girls are in a state of emergency. They need us now more than ever. Hello, I am Autumn Prather, CEO of the Mother and Daughter Experience, a 501c3 nonprofit corporation co-founded by myself and my daughter to champion the sacred bonds of the mother and daughter relationship. Whether it's a mother-daughter, a grandmother-granddaughter, mentor, or mentee, we help women and girls honor their unique relational ties by holding space for them through our annual mother-daughter breakfast. It brings together women and girls of all ages and stages. It allows them to break bread together, to break generational curses, as well as begin the journey of bridging the generational gap. We've touched over 185 families so far, and funds from this competition will continue to allow us to elevate our young girls and the women who raise them. Thank you.
Wow! Wow! Yay! Yay! Wasn't that amazing? Listen. We got some competition today. All right, y'all judges, y'all get ready to judge them. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone else? I don't think Kenya's not here, and Jahara's having a baby. So those are the 4 individuals that we're gonna judge. Wow, this is really gonna be tough, judges. Yeah, and so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you because I know you probably want to give it to all of them. But you only have 4 to judge. So the pictures you do have odds to win, right? Win the first, second, and third prize. All right. But before we do that, I just want to make sure, let's everybody come back on the screen and give a round of applause to the pictures today. Our mompreneurs did show up today. The ones that did were able to get in, and there was no technical difficulties, or whether giving birth or whatever, was able to show up, and you all learned about their business. They got marketing. They got to interact with you all judges that were here, and to see you all. You all ladies, you have access to these judges, okay? You have access to everyone here. You better network, and you better continue to move forward with just this energy and this time that we're spending today. So I am so happy for you, judges. I'm going to actually let everyone who are virtual to go into rooms, okay? And the judges are going to know, they know what they're going to be doing. And so look, Corey put his information in there, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to move you all into a room right now. Everyone's going into a room. Yes, right now. And the judges are going to deliberate. All right.
So we go to the link to vote, correct? We go to the link if we want to vote, correct? Do we go to the link that we had to vote? I'm saying that's where we go, right? So can I just raise my hand? And I got some more.
Okay, so this is the time for everyone here. Let me just say that.
You might want to put it in the chat.
This is the time for everyone here to go get your snacks, eat, network, talk with each other, interact with each other, the people who are here. You all, this is my first in-person event, and I was able to have you wonderful people here. And I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you.
You are so wrong.
The anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna cry. No, but I feel like I'm gonna cry right now. Come on and cry, Eric, because we about to be done with this. Tell you a story. I cannot. Girl. Listen, I'm so tired. You don't even understand. I'm so tired. Anyway.
So what's the link to vote?
You already, no, we're gonna vote by raise your hand. You're gonna vote by raising your hand. If you've already submitted your sponsorship, then I got a sponsorship. That's so sweet.
Yeah, I know. Let me send the cash out.
Oh, y'all was in the cash. Let's see.
I don't do.
Fine.
I got scammed one time.
Okay, so that's $ your goal concierge. You can send it that way. And it's actually in the Q&A up here. I'm gonna explain that when they come back with the top 3. And you will have time to do that as well, to do what you all are doing right now. This is a time to network though, okay?
That's network.
How you doing?
I ain't seen you in a long time.
I know.
Where you get your dress from?
All about your life.
Where you get your dress from?
Of course.
So cute.
Thank you. It's so nice. Well, you said
It's
it's lovely.
yes.
Okay.
Look, I'm over here in this gold with it, honey. I'm so tired. All right.
That's an understatement.
And we got our girls here understanding that the hard work that us moms are doing and have been doing.
I do hard
Oh,
work
that's
too.
right. My daughter got upset
I
because I
know.
didn't introduce her. This is my personal assistant.
No, listen. Mine is too. That's my ride or die, okay?
My daughter was just a prayer, but she went out and babysitting and she went to the store and helped us out. So thank God for the daughters.
And she's Mine is celebrating her.
Oh,
23rd
that's what I was
birthday
supposed to do.
today.
Where's my phone? I was supposed to be in the meeting with the. I'm not remembering my
I
prime
can't
phone.
find your phone. I can go out to the car for the report.
Okay.
Look, I put my
Can y'all
makeup
take a
on
picture together, please?
the Facebook Live.
Oh, me and her. Yep.
Oh, yes.
Just don't leave my feet. I'm getting them. Cause you don't care.
She taking me, so.
I don't leave my feet because I was.
Well, let me put my shoe back on. and you
I'm
get
just
it.
gonna stand behind her. So I'm gonna take a few pictures the way you take pictures of me. And then
Wait.
I'm going to show you.
Wait a minute.
People that you love and care about.
Make sure y'all ain't no roll showing. Okay.
Girl. Did you just slide out of the?
Yes, it's the picture between them.
Y'all ready?
Make sure y'all share these pictures.
I gotta stuff my teeth. Cheese. Okay, I'm coming from another angle just because.
Please.
I'm coming from.
Make sure, yeah. Can we get one where you make sure none of my rolls are showing?
I always make people that I look good in the picture.
Please.
I'm gonna show you.
Please.
I said, dang, Monique.
Oh,
Oh,
you said to people that you love these pictures.
yeah. Oh, okay. I'm coming for you, baby. I'm coming. Y'all are cute. Oh, it's a picture position. Why are you looking in my face?
I wish I could make your face.
Oh my goodness. Y'all better go ahead. Oh, that's how I get the candy picture set.
Okay.
Let's get our picture. Board members.
Okay. How long I'm having these people in this group? I
I
don't even
don't
know. Oh, it's 15 minutes. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to be calling, I was supposed to be in the conference call with the judges. I hope they okay.
Hopefully they know what they're supposed to do.
Where's my phone? This is just, oh my goodness.
Here it is.
Hallelujah. Wait a minute, hold on. I need you to remember, Jahar, what should Jahar say?
She got the baby.
What happened? Jahar was like, I can join.
We spoke.
Jahar, she ain't had the baby girl. She said she had him at 1:05 p.m. talking about, I'm exhausted, I can't join it. And if I say registration is closed, I can join. I'm not able to.
What's your baby doing for her 21st?
Mine? Oh, it's a 23rd.
Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? It's called dedication.
Yeah, so years in a row, you be like,
Is
you did a pitch competition.
that what it's
It's
called?
bragging rights.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
It's called
yeah.
dedication.
Oh, my word. This is for the stories that's to come like that.
You snapping and snapping, girl.
What?
Yes, child.
What? No, what
So she
time
can't
is
get
it?
that the story for the back.
It's 3:40.
Make it grow.
She can say, as soon as I had you, an hour later, I could have pitched
Yes, she could. She could be like, I had you the same day of a pitch competition.
Oh, she's trying to get in. She said registration closed. Let me tell her she can get in there now. The thing is, she was supposed to register.
Well, when you having a baby, you don't think about when you register.
That's true.
Wait a minute, she had the baby today?
1:05 p.m.
You won.
You won.
You said, hey, nobody beat that story?
You won.
She fighting
Child,
for
these
it.
pictures of us are hilarious.
Okay, people are coming back. People coming.
Erica,
Yes.
we lost a judge.
You lost a judge?
Yes, Corey didn't come into our room.
Oh, God.
Did you all okay?
We have 3 for between the 2 of us, but Corey never came into our room.
Okay. Well, so did you all go into the conference call?
No, we were just in the
Eileen, I can't hear you.
we were just in the room together.
And then
okay, yes.
when he didn't show up, I went into the conference call, but there was nobody there. It was just music.
Okay. Let me. Could you
So
all
we need
go?
to find him, I guess, and then you could just put us back in the room together. This time.
So I actually can't put you all manually in a room. That's one reason why I had to do the breakout. That's why I had to do the conference call, because I couldn't manually put you in a room together. That's one of the problems here. So everybody is going to be coming back in just a minute. Can you all go into the conference call? And then I'll get him to go into the conference call.
Well,
And I apologize for all of this.
Okay.
Okay, so I need anybody got a pen? I need to be able to go to this conference call to let them in as well. Okay, Corey. So you all were supposed to go into the conference call because can you go into the conference call so that you all can make a decision? I know that Dr. Fitch and Eileen were in there together and they came up with an option, like the top 3, but we do want your input.
Yeah, I was in a room with Marie, so I just spent 10 minutes hanging out with her. I was like, "Ooh, hi! All right, let's talk." So we got into it, the 2 of us, and I sent Eileen my choices, but I'll join the call.
Okay, so yeah, could you call that number the number that I gave you?
Yep, I'm calling her right now.
Y'all, okay, just bear with us. Bear with us, please. Yes, hello. I'm gonna mute really quick, you all, okay? All right, all right, all right, all right. Our judges are coming back now, and they're going to give our top 3. Thank you so much, judges. Thank you so much for everything that you have endured to be a part of this event. I appreciate it. And okay, so our judge representative is going to be Dr. Finch, but both Corey and Eileen are going to give remarks. Okay, so I'm going to let you go.
Alrighty, so the top 3, in no particular order, because voting will happen after. Autumn Prather, Latoya Mitchell, and Angela Jackson.
Yes, top 3. You made it to finalists. You made it to be a finalist. All right. So it was Autumn, Latoya, and Angela. And so now, what is some feedback that you all have, judges?
Well, I would like to say that that's a really hard, and you're right, Erica. We wanted four spots. I think, and I would also say that it was not unanimous, and that everybody just did a terrific job. We were given a specific checklist to go through, and you had 1 minute to get all the application across. That is a really hard job. I tried myself yesterday. I was looking at that form and I tried to come up with a 1 minute pitch. I couldn't do it. I was like at 52 minutes. Not. So I think it was this close, razor thin margin, but you all did an amazing job, and don't stop pitching in your business. Amazing.
Thank you so much, Eileen. Thank you so much for that. All right. Corey, you want to go ahead and go with your feedback?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Eileen, really, really great comments there. It is so difficult to get up in front of strangers or even friends or family to talk about what it is that you're doing, because we have a lot of people in our lives who don't really understand. They don't get us, right? I remember so many times where I couldn't even get what I was doing out in 10 minutes. The amount of clarity it takes to get it in under 60 is mind-boggling. That feat in itself, I mean, they're not MBAs out there that can do that. So like, incredible. And then from experience, because I've pitched like over 1,000 times and maybe won a handful, the outcome is we do things because they're right. We don't do it because of the outcome, right? We have to be outcome agnostic, I think, in our approach to a lot of things. And keep doing it, keep grinding. The grind is the journey, and that's what we're here for. So also, you have my information in the chat. Reach out. I'd love to talk to everybody in the room.
Thank you so much, Corey. Wow. Thank you so much. Dr. Finch.
Congratulations, ladies. All 4 of y'all are winners. I appreciate each one of your presentations. So, Latoya, I recognize yours because I'm a tech girl myself, so that resonated with me. So very, very good. And so I look forward to seeing how this goes, and I want y'all to continue regardless, because y'all are amazing, and I know each one of your businesses will be successful.
Thank you so much, Dr. Finch. And I highly recommend that you.
Erica, I just wanted to say that I put in the chat the link and a code NR, as in New Reality. Any of you 4 want to join any of our sessions? We have a session on creating a vision statement, a personal vision statement, creating new habits. These are things that you can really use to help build your brand and build your business. You can join for free. That's my gift to you. We look forward to helping you grow, all 4 of you.
Erica, can you send it out?
I will.
Okay.
That I'm gonna cry. Thank y'all so much. Oh my goodness. And what I was gonna say was, Autumn put a Facebook post out yesterday talking about she needs a mentor, and you know I highly recommended you, Dr. Fitch, right? You know I did. And I do want to give you all an update on our mother. Our one that was in labor. Okay, she had the child at 1:05. Send me a message at 2:05 talking about I can't find the link to get in. Yeah. So listen, we gonna have to do that's our pitch, our Mompreneur pitch competition, baby. All right. Now we have our own pitch competition, baby. All right. I am just absolutely amazed. All the information is there for you all. Please connect with these amazing judges. All right. I found my run of show, and we're actually doing good on time. I can't even believe it. Okay. Hallelujah. All right. So let's talk about. So we lost someone. Corey. We lost Corey, but that's all right. Okay. So Corey has done all that he needed to do. Thank you so much, Corey. Okay. So let me see if there's anything else I wanted to that I did not mention earlier. I do want to say that we do have both Angela and Latoya who has never pitched before, and they won today. That's amazing, right? That's amazing. Now it's time for voting. So let's go back over these sponsors. So we have Dr. Lucretia Dangerfield, who is a sponsor. We have Adrian Bowling, who is a sponsor. We have Monique Wells, who is a sponsor. I am a sponsor. And let me check my email to see if I've gotten any more money, because it's about time for anyone who wants to give $25 to vote. Right now is the time for you to go ahead and to vote. Let me see who does give me some money. Send me some money. Well, not me some money. You all them some money. All right. You just sent it. Just a moment. I'm looking around here. Let's see for transactions. All right. I also have Autumn decides that she's going to also become a sponsor. She just decided she's going to be a sponsor. Thank you so much for being a sponsor as well. And you already know about her business, okay? And I just want you all to know, sponsors know that you will be announced even more. I'm going to make sure there's a slideshow to let everyone know that you sponsored this event. There's going to be, after this, ladies, each of you who pitched, even the people who were not able to show up, the other two, we're going to have I'm going to do another presentation where you get to come on again through Startup Grind and talk about your business and this experience, okay? So I just want you to know that we are all here to continue to make sure that you grow. Going to be with New Directions, hanging out with Dr. Fitch, talking to Corey, even reaching out to Bill McCleskey. He knows you were in the pitch competition. Reach out to them. Reach out to each other. And I have a special announcement for you all at the end of this about this as well. So the reason why I'm talking right now is getting people opportunity to vote. Now, maybe even like I'm having an issue with people coming in. So it would have been more people because I had 15 register and I only have 7 people here. I did update the link, as Corey said, but we would have more people here to sponsor, but we do have, I made sure that we had our prize money. Okay. Listen, I had to do a lot, but we got the money. All right. So let me see. Let me look at the time. Let me see if I got any emails from the link to see if anybody else has voted, or no, not voted, but became a sponsoring voter. Just a moment, just checking it out. All right. It doesn't look like we have any additional individuals. For those who will be watching this on YouTube, FYI, Startup Grind is a global organization that provides support and education for startups and founders. Okay. And they're very much aligned with Google, and the SEO is absolutely amazing. You cannot, if you ever come here and interact, your name, if somebody Googles you, your interview or your time will pop up immediately above anything else. So it's amazing that you are here and affiliated with this event, okay? Because it shows up immediately when anyone Googles you. So if there is anyone that's watching this, because this is going to go on YouTube, and you want to donate to a mom, you can, okay? No problem. Reach out to me and I will be happy to make sure that they get some money. But also, you need to also know each one of them have a business, and you can reach out to their business and do business with them. All right? Please do business with these mothers. It takes a lot to be a mom, okay? Being a mama is already a whole lot that only another mama will understand, because Lord have mercy. I just want to tell y'all a little story about this morning. I had to run off and get this one right here, my child, to this stage she's doing from 9 o'clock until 1:30, and they didn't let her out until 2. Y'all should have seen me running up in there. I didn't know, hold for a minute. No, we can't hold. We got to go. Like, y'all. So it takes a lot to be a mother, but to be an entrepreneur, it's its own thing. Its own, Lord, it's a monster. You have to be able to manage a lot. You have to be the technical person, the manager, and also the entrepreneur to bring the business into the organization. It is a lot. You have to know your accounting, your marketing. You have to be able to delegate. You have to be able to release some of that control. Well, actually, mothers are good at that. We know how to tell our kids to do something. Anyway, but it takes a lot. And I just want to, again, let's before we even vote, I want to commend again the finalists. Let's do a round of applause. Thank you so much, finalists. I don't know. I wish this thing made some noise.
Did you know that Angela and I went to church together? We grew up together.
Oh, Angela and Autumn grew up together. Interesting. Wow, what a small world. All right, so now let's vote, okay? Let's vote. The way we're going to vote is you're going to raise your hand. I'm going to say the person, one of the finalists' name, and you're going to raise your hand just on the screen, or if you're in person, raise your hand, okay? And whoever has the most votes gets the prize, first place. The second most, second place, and then the third most, third place, okay? All right, so I'm just going to randomly say, let's vote. Yes, you got $25. 25. My child trying to be a sponsor, and she ain't got $25. So anyway, so right now, Latoya Mitchell, raise your hand if you would like to vote for Latoya Mitchell. Latoya Mitchell. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, Angela Jackson. Raise your hand if you would like to vote for Angela Jackson. Looking for hands. Autumn Prather. Oh, I just want to tell you, I vote for each one of them, FYI, because I'm a sponsor. Everybody gets a vote because I'm a sponsor as well. I'm just not raising my hand, okay? Because I'm powered. Anyway, Autumn Prather.
We only get to vote one time.
You just per 25.
Per 25 you give.
Per 25 you give. Per 25 you give. Okay, so raise your hand for Autumn Prather. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3 hands. Wait, you come get those. 25. 25. Okay. So we have 3 for Autumn. So Autumn actually is the first place winner. Come on, Autumn, down here. She gets $500. And Angela, you have second prize. You get $300. I will be in contact with you to get you your money. And Latoya, you get $200. You all, I am so excited that you all get a nice big lump sum of money. Let me, Autumn, come on up here as the first prize and give your money. Because I made sure, y'all, I gotta take these heels off.
Don't take the heels off.
No, I have to at this point. I'm hurt, okay? I'm hurt. This is not gonna hinder me. All right.
These heels will not hinder me.
I'm pulling out the money now. I made sure I got $100 bills, y'all.
Okay.
Adam,
Thank you, darling.
first prize winner of the Mompreneur first annual pitch competition.
How was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Make it rain.
Woo! Make it rain, make it rain. She did a little jump around. Autumn.
Congratulations.
Oh, can you please come around this way so they can see you on the screen? Okay, this is, I'm so happy. You all, I will contact you all and get you your money. I'm so grateful that you all have come. So grateful. And that we had you come and pitch today. It took a lot. I know it did. But you won. You did. Let me tell you, I ain't won no money at all ever for pitching. So good for you. All right. So let me just, before we end, I do want, and we are actually really quick on the time right now, okay? This is great. Can I believe we've done the time so quickly? Now, I want to, again, celebrate and thank. I want you all please to celebrate and thank the judges. They endured a lot. They endured a lot. They really did, trying to make sure this happened. And like one of them said, it was not unanimous. So we really wanted, I wish I could have done, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna do it next year though. So you always get an opportunity. The odds in this one is much better than any place that you're gonna go, okay? And so then I also want to celebrate again the mompreneurs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. It takes a lot to show up for yourself. A lot of people didn't, y'all. I wanted 10 people and I only got 6. And then I only got 4 that showed up. Okay, now we're not gonna count Jahara because she's just had a, because she really did. Like she really did, y'all. She really did. Okay, she tried. But I mean, we got to honor the people that showed up, okay? And I thank you all for showing up. And I want you all to remember how this happened and how consistent the marketing was and how you should show up for yourself as much as I showed up for you. Y'all see how many times I went live for you? Y'all see how many times I posted your picture and told me about your website? I hope y'all got some business. Okay? Anyway. Now, sponsors, thank you so much, sponsors, for being sponsors of this Mompreneur Pitch Competition. I want to thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being sponsors. Thank you for everyone who being sponsors of this event and giving this money to these mompreneurs. It's absolutely amazing. And then I want to thank the audience, the other audience, actually, my daughter. I want to thank my daughter. She's my ride or die, okay? And I have another person in here. So we're going to have a bigger audience next time. We're going to be working on doing more in-person events here in Nashville, but still doing virtual because virtual and global is the way to go. I mean, come on. And I want to have it organized better. This didn't work out that bad, I have to say. I have to do it again in here. I was thinking, anyway, and then I want you all to thank your friends and family, because there are some beautiful stories that are going to come from this, because a lot of mothers did some extra things that they would have never done if they did not have a fire under them in this pitch competition. Okay? A lot. And their stories are going to be told. I'm going to make sure that the stories are told about what you all did to make sure that you presented yourselves in the way that you needed to, and even more. And this just is the catalyst for even better and to have more. So I'm thankful, be thankful for your friends and family, and list them into this work that you're doing. Okay. Well, we are ending early. And thank you so much. You know what? I did not think that we would end early. Let me tell you, it was a lot going on, wasn't it? But we did it. We did it. Yay! First annual Mompreneur pitch competition. One thing I do want to say before we go, I do want to say this, is we're celebrating my 1 year anniversary as the Startup Grind Director here in Nashville, Tennessee. You all, you have to be consistent, even if nobody really wants to see you. Okay? You have to. You do it for you, and you do it for your family. And I don't care what anybody else say. You got to think about your legacy and your family, and you show up for yourself anyway. Nobody want to see me, but that's all right. You don't got to see me. People want to see me globally, though. That's why I got my good old Dr. Fitch, who gonna make sure. Because baby, when I talk about myself globally, people are like, "Oh, what? You doing this?" Anyway, going on. I'm just grateful for my 1 year anniversary, and I will be doing other things. I love celebrating, y'all. I love it, and so that's what this is about. This actually chapter is about celebrating the journey of entrepreneurship. We all have a lot that we've accomplished that we sometimes forget. Our successes. All right. I want y'all mompreneurs to make sure you note that you won today, because this sets the stage for even better and even better. You will always walk into a pitch competition, Autumn, and say, I won $500. You will always walk in, Latoya, and say, I won $200. I ain't never won. Angela, you will always say that, right? You only can go higher.
That's who gave them their start.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but my partner, come on up here, bitch. My partner, Mothers Overcoming Marginalized Systems, Monique Wells. We're celebrating her. We're celebrating. She has 5013C certification or classification for her nonprofit. Yay! I met her in Corner to Corner. Y'all, if you are not involved in Corner to Corner, you probably should. It's a great community. Oh, well.
I want to say something real quick. You know, like what she was just saying, each month I host classes here at the Bordeaux Library, and the numbers are most times, low. But this is the opportunity to give other moms an opportunity, to put them on, to give them the confidence, or to give them the platform. So even though right now, it's small in numbers, it's gonna grow, it's gonna be big. But when people, when people, get hit to what been going on, then they can say, there's gonna be a lot of people out there that can say, moms gave me a start. So I'm excited about that. So I'm not going to give up on me, because I know what God showed me. I know that this is also going to be something that's going to be global, that's going to go across the world. And this is just the beginning. So I'm excited.
All right.
And I'm thankful for Erica and partnering with me, as well as the Startup Grind. And, this is just the beginning. And we got big places to go. So
yes. Okay, I also want to acknowledge that we're also celebrating the birth of our Mompreneur pitch competition baby. I will let you all know what the name of our son is when we find out the name, okay? And then I want to also say that LaToya Mitchell was inspired to complete her portfolio because of this pitch competition. So LaToya, put your portfolio information in the chat so people can see what you created because of this pitch competition. Autumn Prather has her 4th annual mom, and she just won. So maybe you can say something about that. Listen, breakfast. It happens. It's our 4th annual. It happens August 13th. Kenya Turner was not able to get in. She couldn't find the link, but we're going to continue to promote her, and she'll be a part of continuing efforts that we have. Angela was her first time pitching. Thank you so much, Angela. And you did such a great job. Listen, why was your coach over here able to say your pitch with you? Her coach showed up for her. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. And Marie Combs, she was first time pitching for her as well. And she just celebrated a birthday as well. So as you all know, you see how I'm letting people know about personal things. Other pitch competitions, baby, I pitched 38 folks. They didn't know who I was. I got up there for my hot 90 seconds, didn't do a good enough job, and walked home about my business, and that was it. But every single one of you are a person and special and wonderful and needed to be highlighted today. So you did that. And thank you so much, Monique, again.
If you all are available August the 13th at Hartman Park, we are having our 2nd annual community cookout. So please stop by. It's for single moms and their families. And also, if you're able, is it in Murfreesboro?
Mount Juliet.
Mount Juliet. If you're able to support Autumn and her mother-daughter breakfast the same day. I hate that it's the same day.
Yeah.
What time does it start?
10:30.
10:30. Tickets are available until tomorrow. So look her up via Facebook and just come on out and support. If you bring your daughters, bring your little sisters, cousins, whoever. So thank you for joining us. I enjoyed everybody.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. All right, we're all done. Thank you so much again. I am so grateful. If you all want to come off mute just to say bye to everybody, that'll be great. And
bye. Congratulations, everyone.
Bye. Congratulations.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Congratulations.
Bye. Thank you. Congratulations, Autumn.
Bye.
Anybody want something else?
Yeah, I want some. Let me stop this recording.